The Iowa Hawkeyes looking to cool off the hot bats of the Indiana Hoosiers, who took games 1 and 2 of the series. It's game 3 between Iowa and Indiana coming your way at Bob Pearl Field. Here with the national champion and former Michigan Wolverine, Jenny Ritter, I'm Kylan Mills. Appreciate you being along for the ride here on batting average, .524 slugging, 8 doubles on the season, a triple, 6 home runs, 21 walks as well, so good at commanding her zone. That's going to be ball 4
of this series.
It's going to be ball 4, first to a board on a pair of walks for the Hoosiers.
Yeah, and I think the hard part about walking Copeland there in that first at bat.
Shoes are tied and things of that nature. That one way low, pops off the plate. So runners on first and second, no outs. Ojo walking the first 2.
A little bit low on that corner.
Parker swings and misses, a huge out for Ojo in the circle with the bases loaded.
Finding that aggression, finding a way to be as aggressive as you can as the walk is drawn here. A run is plated for another free pass.
Exactly what this Iowa team wanted to avoid. Breaking her own program record. Just taps that one. Successful are the Hoosiers, getting things started here in the first.
And this ball just tipped as it rolls foul. A good play, though, by Skyland Pogue to jump from behind the dish to try to jump up, tag that home plate, and go for the double play, though.
This point, the Indiana just has been so hot during this last stretch. Swing and a miss, though. Down, gets the second out, bases loaded. Really elite athlete, but also has the mental side of things, too. Can do a little bit of everything. Cooper just cuts it that one, and it is going to be called strike 3. How about down, fired up, getting out of a huge jam.
Which direction you're gonna throw?
Slapper in the infield. Tough play at first, not made. Moss aboard, she is safe. Good contact, this one's deep out to left. Bounces to the wall. Moss rounding the bases. And the Iowa bats coming alive here. Here's your thing, go ahead and do it. You got a double. You got something going here in the first inning. This one's set right up the middle, and it gets through. Iowa responds, Moss will score. Bennett with a big hit, and the Hawkeyes are fired up.
Playing with a different type of urgency here in game 3 of this series. Bennett finds a pitch on the corner, drives it back up the middle. Kettleman tries to make the throw home down in shallow, but not enough. Riley Moss easily scores. Jenny Young.
Junior campaign, sophomore year, had a 109 batting average. Last year, her junior year, hit 254. She grounds this one to first, though.
Consistently here in the first inning.
Ball 4, Baines aboard, the senior infielder, very patient in the box. 14 walks leading into this game, leading now, stepping up into the box. 0-2 count, though. Slapper towards short. Double play. The series with an RBI and a run scored. Sends this one deep to center, off the wall. Benson slides into second and is safe. Rockets this one to left. Does come up a little short, play made by Tatiana Roman.
Corner, a good strike, a good pitcher strike, but I'm not surprised that you put her on. Nothing hurt there by putting her on and getting a force out.
To Indiana. Swing and a miss and a thrown bat on the strikeout. Freshman campaign. 58 games started, .304 batting average. Slaps this one up the middle. Around the bases they go. Hoosiers getting things going here in the second, picking it up right where they left off in the first. 3-2 lead now for Indiana.
This pitch had to be brought in the zone on a 3-2 count. Just brought in enough for Parker to really drive it where it was thrown, kind of too far over the heart of the plate, driven back up the middle. Good job by Baines.
Just slaps that one, and it gets through, though, through the gap. Minnick coming around to score. Hoosiers padding the lead here in the top of the second.
Number 25, designated player, Cole Bassett.
And that's the aggressiveness you see on the base path from Indiana. Minnick does not stop. This is a slow roller through the infield. Moss is pretty shallow there in right field, does not stop. She's up easily, Moss.
Ball in the dirt. Pogue's got to keep it in front, and there goes Van Brent into second.
They did a good job limiting her advancement.
And that line drive caught to stop the bleeding for the Iowa defense. Live. Iowa able to get 2 runs on the board. Now can they respond? Right away, Roman gets aboard here in the bottom of the second.
They need to keep doing here. I think that's what they've lacked throughout this series.
Jackson got a good piece of that, but out at first.
A base running error, and those are the things for Iowa that you need to clean up when you're few and far between on base runners.
Here though, Skyland Pogue cleaning up a little bit of the mess left behind.
The top of the lineup productive here in the first inning.
Moss just taps this one into the infield. Out at first. Walk and 2 runs in game 2 of the series. Andrews did strike out in her first AB, sends a grounder towards third. Play made, first out on the board. Collegiate level, the speed of play, and having to adjust some things in your approach where it may not happen right away. Swing and a miss. 4th strikeout for Down. How about that?
To swing at something that they can't hit. That's what she did there. Great job by Down.
Brooke Benson lays down the grounder out at first. Clean inning and a nice inning from him.
Maybe find more pitches that Iowa is looking to barrel up a little bit less. 4 straight pitches there by Young.
To 11-3 on the season, a 2.73 ERA. Now facing these Iowa Matters again. Swing and a miss. Big ship, they're all good defenders. And there's the senior leader, but she pops it up to center. Sliding back in is Young. 229 batting average. Ball high. Throw to second. Dropped. Safe. Young successfully able to steal second.
Yeah, I think that ball beat her there. You see this throw, great throw by Parker on the hop. Ball beats her there. Man, that was close.
And there's the ground out to end the inning. Unfortunately, the steal will be fruitless. Hot on and a walk in her first AB. 0 for 1 though with a fly out in her second. Cracks this one into right field. Copeland getting things going here in the 4th.
That pitcher's circle.
Ball low to Minnick. Copeland onto second.
And that ball got away with Copeland advancing to second base. He put Minnick on.
First AB, struck out in her second. Low ball pops up. Runners advance to second and third. Thought about coming around home.
Find out where the ball bounces. Both runners advance easily.
A little bouncer in the infield. Throw to third, throw home. Copeland called out.
And that is not the person you want shaking up, your ace pitcher. But how about this play by Avery Jackson? Every bit of this looks like she's gonna make that throw. Fakes the throw, gets Bree Copeland looking, thinking about it, stranded in between third and home. And as soon as she's there, she's out.
However, the Hoosiers respond. Minnick around. And how about that? Parker coming up huge.
Good first pitch hitting here on the inside corner is Parker, who just drives this back up the middle. Minnick scores easily, and one is able.
Sometimes that's how they're utilized earlier on in their career. She said she likes bringing in athletes. This one just tapped down the third baseline. Throw made to first. Stone on third, Parker on second. Bassett came up big in game 2. Grounder to second, play made at first. We head to the bottom of the frame. The Hawkeyes escape, just giving up one. As well, covering so much ground out there. Fortunately, though, strike right over the plate.
Most unsettled to me in the box. She's had some good at-bats in terms of being able to foul off, but she hasn't been identifying the pitches as well. Lucky for her here.
With City, beautiful day, finally some sunny skies, weather getting a little bit warmer. Closing in on 60, ball away though, and Cooper on to second.
It's such a good job that as soon as they see it bounce away, they're on their horse, they're running.
Pop up in the infield, caught. Benson pops out. Cooper stays at second. Best two-way players in the country. She's talked about it all season long. And here she rips this one into center, deep, and it's gone! Touch every bag, Brianna Copeland, a 2-run shot extends the Hoosiers' lead.
One of the best things you can do when you're a pitcher that's no longer in the game but a two-way player is help your cause at the plate. She does it here, gets the barrel on the ball, delivers it right back out center field. Enough, then you become successful in what you're doing. And she's done such a good job for it. She doesn't need to do more than that. She's got a team around her that really supports what she's doing.
Is the right type of work ethic you want, but just like you said, Jenny, can't do it all. Little grounder, right back it down, play made it first. That'll end the frame here for the Hawks.
That big, great diving catch by Leah Andrews in center field.
Bennett with a little grounder in the infield, routine out at first, and right on cue, the Hoosiers get a leadoff batter out. The senior infielder, big piece of the leadership core for this Hawkeyes team, sends a grounder almost in the same spot in terms of their strike zone. Cranks this one up the middle. No question about that. Base hit for Baines. Another runner on here as Klosterman is walked. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Time. Another grounder, slow roller. Tag just flies away. Throw at home, ball still on the move. Chaos in the infield. And another sprinkler move as well. Little slow rolling grounder.
I love Tatiana Roman, tops this ball beautifully. This is how, if you're a slapper, you should hit a ball. it well. Little bit of chaos, like you said. These 2 runs, you're 2 runs away. Score a little bit where you can.
Grounder to third. Play successful at first, and that will end the inning. To step into the box, and there is a pitching change for the Hawkeyes. Jalen Adams, their #1, stepping into the circle. Gets a pop-up. Sun can be a factor there, but the Hawkeyes able to make the play. Tori, yeah, exactly what Coach mentioned. The key for her is being able to mix things up. She said 6th innings later in games is where she starts to run into some trouble. This one fly towards left, bounces. There it is. During Indiana's hitless rally. Grounder to third. Play made at first. 2 outs on the board.
Does not give it away. Another one there.
Andrews sends this one deep. Nice catch though out in right. Moss makes the play, and that will end the top of the 6th. Indiana, though, still with a 7-3 lead.
Not called. Adams here not getting called. That's strike either.
Ball 4. Alex Cooper is walked to start things up. Benson now stepping up into the box. Lays down the bunt. Does advance the runner. Benson out at first.
Number 16 designated player, Brianna Copeland.
Situations that matter. You have to be prepared for them. Have those tools in your toolbox.
Runners going. Play at third, and she's out. Alex Cooper caught stealing. Offensive capabilities, pointed out the rocket of an arm. Said she's surprised she hasn't caught more runners stealing going into this series as Copeland is walked. Slapper right back at Adams. Play made at first. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 1 run. Here's one sent towards short. Routine out at first. 2 outs away are the Hoosiers. Let's take a look at the latest.
State Rutgers, big surprise there near the top. 2 well-coached teams.
Second out on the board. Of course, keep in mind, those things can change with numbers that roll in today. Here's a fly ball that's deep to center. Great catch made. Andrews finishes this one off for the Hoosiers.
How about Aaliyah Andrews just leading this defense and this offense, as always, coming through for Indiana.
The Hoosiers improving to 10-7 in Big Ten play. They sweep the Hawkeyes in Iowa City for the first time in program history. Let's